Well, hey there, everybody. I think you know what this is about. Got another one. Got to send down the old, I don't know, highway to somewhere else. This is my dad and, well, my brother's, technically, 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan SE that has almost a 500,000 miles. It has 448,000 something, whatever it says. We'll see in a second. It's got a lot of miles on it. Anyway, we've featured this van before, so this is not going to be a full walk around. You guys can definitely loop back to the other video, or maybe I'll just clip it on at the end of this video just so you guys can see it again. That might not be a bad idea, to be honest. Hey, post video editing me right now. Clip the other video onto this. We're going to do a re-upload for views. Anyway, this van is probably gone today. I got somebody coming out to take a look at it after back and forth with a bunch of people. When you have a 3-digit vehicle for sale, it can be fun on Marketplace sometimes. Anyway, this van runs, drives. It's got good tires on it that are only a year old. They're dated 2024, and it's got AC, and it's getting sold for $700 because it's got almost 500,000 miles on it. And it does have a misfire. The engine has had a little misfire for the last 6 months or so. We've been driving it anyway, but you know. Dad bought Barry the 93 Caravan, or traded me for it, so he doesn't need this one, I guess. And it was just going to sit otherwise. So, might as well let somebody else use it. Anyway, what did that say? 448,554? Yes, it did. 448,554 on the odometer. Let's fire it up. And right now it's running on 6. It's kind of intermittent. See, here's the thing. The misfire isn't even there all the time. No, it's there. You can hear it. Hear it? It's kind of cutting in and out. And it's fine. It's in and out. Anyway, we just think the motor's tired. It's got new plugs in it, brand new wires. That, or there's an electrical issue going to the coil pack, or we got 2 bad coil packs in a row from O'Reilly, which you never know, to be honest. But yeah, and then once it warms up and you're driving it, it's fine. And then the oil isn't milky or anything, and there isn't coolant in the oil or oil in the coolant, you know what I mean? It seems fine. Right now, see, it's running fine now. So, it's been a harder sell with 500,000 miles, and it runs kind of crappy, but you know. Yeah, there. She's idling perfect now. Good girl. But yeah, it's got a new coil. Actually, this is the coil pack off of... No, this is the brand new one. And then we've got new wires, new plugs. And it didn't really seem to cure it. Well, honestly, my hunch is that there's a wiring issue going to the coil pack, and it's not firing one of the drivers all the time. That's my thought. That, or it's got low compression. I don't think we did a compression test on it. I don't think we wanted to know, to be honest. But look in here, and the coolant looks decent. You know, it's got coolant. And you look in the oil cap, and the oil cap looks decent. The oil's good, you know. It's actually got freshish oil in it, I believe. But, you know, it's not all milky or anything. No condensation up here. But yeah, you'd see the milk on the dipstick if there was coolant in the oil. It looks clean oil, actually. So, but it runs okay. It's got an old... That battery's got to be like 8 years old, honestly. It's an old... I think that battery's been in it the entire time. I do believe this battery's been in it the entire time. It was in it when we got a hold of it. That was in like 2016 or 2017. And that's 2 Fleet Farm batteries that we've got around here that are like 10 years old. There's one in the 95 black F-150 that's 10 years old. And it's nuts. They just keep going. Anyway, it's for sale. It's been for sale for a little while. But I did a quick cleanup on it the other day, or last week or something, whatever it was. You can only open that from the inside. And I cleaned all the stuff out, vacuumed it quick. You know, if you ever sell a vehicle, it makes your sale so much easier if you just clean and do a quick wipe on everything. It doesn't even have to be that good. Just not cluttered. Like, look at that. From here, that looks great. It's not that bad. It's livable. Like I said, the AC does work in this thing. Click that bad boy on. Turn that over here. It's 90-something degrees. That should blow out cold. Quarter tank of gas, or just under, but yep. We got cold air. That's crazy. Isn't that nice? But yeah. Poor old girl. I think It's gonna go down the road today. Just sad. I'd love to get this thing to 450 or 500, but realistically, we're not gonna be the ones to do it. If somebody keeps driving it, it may be, but we don't drive it enough anymore. It's been a backup vehicle. And my dad dailied it while his Honda was getting fixed. But, there we go. There we go. But, you know, alas, here we are. So, I just wanted to bring you guys along quick. Nothing too fancy. I just wanted to document it, really. That way, you always got the video of it, right? Makes me feel less bad about getting rid of it. Been a good vehicle. I got hit by a semi while driving this when I was younger. Hit and run, actually. The semi drove off. Because he knew he messed up, and that would be the end of his CDL. So, you know how that goes. Anyway, she's for sale. She's probably for sold. But you never know. Some guy's driving like an hour and a half for it. Brand new fobs too, by the way. Under recall. That was under warranty. Or not warranty, but recall. Brand new fobs. So, with that, I thank you guys for watching this quick video, quick update and finale on the nearly 500,000 mile 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan SE that we've had for 9-10 years. 9, it's not quite 10. I'd say 9. We've had it for 9. She definitely looks the part, but she runs, she drives, it's got AC, good tires. It's worth $700 all day long. I think it says $850 in there, and I've been haggled down to $750. I bet you if I stuck around for a while, I'd probably get my $850, but whatever. It's not my van. I'm just a salesman. So, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, there she goes on the test drive. I think she's sold, and it sounds like she's going to be a rainbow van like those old VWs. It sounds like they're going to paint every single panel a different color. Hopefully I get some pictures of that. Awesome. Yeah, I think she's going to a good home. He's got a Sebring. 2-door, soft top Sebring. So, look at that. There she goes.
Yep, gone, so.
Shouldn't be the last of it, though. I should get some pictures and updates, hopefully.
Yep.
Here she goes.
She's gone.
Yep. We've got another 5th gen, believe it or not. This one you may have seen in the background of some videos, or you've seen me talk about it if you read comments. This is a 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan. It is, I believe, an SE. Well, it's an S, but it was an SE at some point. Yeah, this is my dad's 2008. We've had it since 2016 or 2017, I think. What's so special about this van is it has 445,825 miles. And boy, does it look the part. This thing's been wrecked, and I would consider it totaled twice. Once by me, when I was younger. I got hit by a semi. I was at a stop sign, and the semi cut the corner too much for poor old me, and decided to full send it. Ripped the front bumper off, ripped the headlight off, busted the fender. Yeah, and then he drove off, and never saw him again. So I think my dad put this bumper on it, put the headlight in it. I got the fender from a junkyard, I believe. Me and him went and pulled it. And then it lived on for a couple more years. And then my brother was driving it, and then he hit a guardrail. Notice the lines here from the cables of the guardrail. Both these doors had to be replaced. This fender had to be replaced again. That headlight, the bumper survived somehow. Granted, it's held on very well now. Yeah, this poor van's been through a bit. Yeah. And then I think this happened last winter. Pulled the handle, and I believe that fell off. Yeah, she's rough. Doors are rusting. These doors were actually really nice when I bought them from whatever junkyard after it got wrecked. Anyway, they're rusting again. Banged in quarter's been rusted and painted over 10 times. The hatch is getting pretty bad. This is the Craigslist side. Just a little bit of rust here, starting on the door. A little bit on the bottom of that door. It's scratched. This was in it when we bought it. It got smacked a little bit there. That was in it. I think it had like 370 or 380,000 when we bought it, so it was high mile then. But it was a delivery vehicle like a few other vans we've picked up, so they're all highway miles, allegedly. Pop the hood on this one for you, and then we'll look inside. So, under the hood of this first year 5th gen 2008 pre-facelift 5th gen is a 3.3 liter V6 with a 4.1T automatic transmission. This is the original engine. This engine has 445,000 miles on it. This engine has never been out of the vehicle, as far as I was told and have been made aware. The transmission was replaced at 360,000 miles, if I remember the receipts correctly, by the company that owned it. And it was, I don't think it was a Mopar rebuild, because it doesn't have a sticker on it. I don't remember anyway. No. But that's a new transmission, so the transmission's got, what, 80, 90,000 miles on it now? So, not too bad. But she's beat. Notice the exhaust putty covering an exhaust leak here. So, that's mint. It's not too bad. I believe this battery was put in when we got the van, and or shortly before. So, that's like a 2016 or a 17. It's a Fleet Farm special. Something like that. I don't see any stickers or date codes on it. Roadrunner Supreme. I don't see a sticker on it, whatever. It's an old battery. We did the coil pack in it at some point. That's been replaced. Notice the minimum amount of screws and hardware that went back into it. I did the plugs like 5 years ago. So it's got new plugs, new wires in it. This is a new radiator, I think. Yeah, or new. I don't remember when that went in, but it did. What else? I don't know. Oil changes, it gets those sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's got new tires on it. I think these got put on it this summer as well. They are Arizonian Silver Edition, all season, whatever, 225 something 16s, if I remember right. Yeah, 225 65 R16s. That is a replacement wheel. I remember that. When it got into the guardrail, that rim got bent up, so that's a replacement. So is the hubcap. Yeah, she's a little rough, but that's Comes with the territory. It still runs, still drives. This thing has got power front windows, power mirrors, power locks. We got no fog lights or anything. This has got black interior with gray, or gray, light gray accents. This has stow and go middle bucket seats and a stow and go 2-piece rear bench. It's got a center console in it. It has, I don't know, the same radio that Chrysler put in everything around 2008, 2010 or so. It's got two brand new fobs, actually. Dodge put a new ignition and 2 fobs in as part of a recall a year or so ago. So that's nice. Shall we start this thing up? A little loud, but not bad. This has the basic instrument cluster, no tack or anything, just fuel, miles, and temp. Gas cap thing's always on. It's got a check engine light for that. It's got an evap leak of some sort, I'm sure. It has an overhead console with dome lights and, a sunglasses holder. It's got the basic sun visors. Headliner is decent. Got a couple stains in it, but it is okay. No tears or anything. Interior needs a vacuum, but it's not too dirty at all. You see the exhaust is quieting up already. It's just when it's cold. Yeah, it's getting better. Yeah, so that's all there is to it, really. It's a beat-up old van. It's worse than some of the vehicles I've seen in the U-Pull yard, that's for sure. At least some of the 5th gens. But she's a runner and a driver, and structurally, structural rust is okay. The rockers are, rusty like any old Dodge Caravan. They're all like that. Dog legs are rusty like any old Dodge Caravan. This guy's actually starting to get loose a little bit. This one's got the plastic rust hiders on it. Very nice. But yeah, it runs good. Drives well. Might as well take a little spin in it, shouldn't we? Oh! Heat works and everything. It's all. Looks like it needs an oil change. Clearly, it's pissed. Oh, the windshield's busted. So, that's cool, right? Not where you can see, though, so we're all good. Pull this thing around. And it does go backwards. It does have reverse gear and everything, like some of the other vans I own. Oh, be quiet. Yeah. I got you. Shut up. Working on it, pal. There. Safety third. Yeah, it runs, it drives fine. It's got get up and go. It moves. Brakes work. Brakes have been done at some point. I know it had some locking up calipers when we originally bought it, the rears, I believe, so they got replaced. I know it's had rotors done on it, pads done all the way around. Oh, I should mention, yeah, it's got 4-wheel disc brakes. I didn't look at that, but that's what it's got. And it's got the auto stick. That's pretty, I think that's standard on everything around this time now. So it's, you can manually shift the gears if you want. Like, you notice I'm in 2, I can go to 3, go back to 2. I can't remember how to put it back into drive. You guys remember? Yeah, like that, you just shift all the way up. But yeah, it runs, it drives, it does all the things it needs to do. And with 445,000 miles to boot. Should call it 446 for video purposes. Round up, right? Anyway, yeah, this, my brother was driving it for a couple of years because his car took a dump a couple of years ago. And finally, he went and bought a 2014 to replace this. So now this thing gets to sit in the yard again. Good, maybe I'll use it to haul some parts and stuff. The 5th gens, here, I'll open the door I can't open. 5th gens are pretty nice as far as space goes on the interior, because they're kind of rectangle like a 2nd gen, like that one. Oh, the doors are all locked. But, and they're, they're longer wheelbase and everything. There we go. So yeah, these make for pretty good hauling vehicles, which is why it was used as a delivery van or whatever. It was a business purpose vehicle. So technically we're the second owners of it, I believe. Or my dad is. But yeah. They make pretty good for hauling. Oh, no, is there anything in the back? No, I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Hood struts or hatch struts all work. So, you know, good storage, stow and go, everything. It's great. It's nice. They're great vehicles. I don't own any 5th gens. They're just too new for me. And I've got 10 million other projects. But this one runs and drives okay. Figured it wouldn't hurt to show you guys this one. That way, you know, why not, right? Don't expect too many more 5th gens. I'm not in the business of them. As much as some of y'all like them.